Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge, the Special Edition. My, that's a mouthful of a title, but anyway, we are here on Booty Island in search of some booty. Specifically, the lost treasure of Big Whoop, which we're going to make a whole lot less lost and a whole lot more ours. But first, let's look around.
The sign says the Booty Boutique, mementos, souvenirs, artifacts.
Well, that seems as good a place to start looking around as any.
Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
He's preoccupied with his reflection.
Beautiful.
Conceited little twerp, isn't he?
Beautiful.
Those are authentic scale reproductions of rotting skulls rendered in sun-bleached whalebone. There's even some loose skin to hang them up from. That's the real thing, as seen in Raiders, Temple, Holy Grail, and the Young Chronicles. It looks like Spiffy the Pinhead.
Yeah, the funny part is that we have this here in this tourist trap shop before Disney bought the LucasArts franchise and started selling all the indie stuff in their stores. Which is, funny if you remember, as I noted in the first Monkey Island game playthrough, that the whole conceit of this game world was that Ron Gilbert wondered what it would be like to get off the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disneyland and walk around in that world. And the whole anachronistic world is based around the idea of this is just, this fantasy world that is not quite a pirate world, not quite our world.
Found that beauty at the bottom of the sea. She cleaned up real nicely, though.
It's empty.
It was handmade by a good friend of mine from another island.
I'll bet that would be the woodsmith.
It's said that the infamous Greenbeard won that barrel from Long John Cooper in a poker game. Shame that it's empty. That collectible plate is worth a mint.
Wow, I knew those would be valuable one day.
I was told that these are used as a form of barter in the inner cities. That's a Mark 7 Devastator triple cannon emplacement. If only they'd thought to leave a hole for the fuse. Check out these balls. They're made of a fine iron cast. I have an eye patch in every shape. I made that myself from my last parrot. Got too noisy for me. That's the legendary white whale. Never been caught, except on canvas.
Does it have a name?
Ah, the famous ceremonial lights from the Pirates of the South Pacific. Those aren't for sale.
Ah.
That's a great gift for the holidays. That's the legendary white whale. Never been caught, except on canvas.
Does it have a name?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Nothing says a whale must have a name. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's a picture of a pirate with peg legs. It's a beautiful antique porcelain vase. It's ergonomically formulated to enhance stopping power. You'd look good in one of those. And they're great for parties. That's a real ship's horn, just like the ones used on modern ships.
It says, beware of parrot.
Or if we can just grab that.
I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh,
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Now, why on earth, you're probably wondering, do we need to buy a Beware of Parrot sign? Well, we don't. But we do need to buy that mirror.
That is a nice-looking beard. I'd like to buy this mirror.
Alrighty. That'll be 15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Now, we only need to buy a few items in the store, and you can...
I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
I see you have an eye for quality. That'll be 40 pieces of 8.
And it is possible to go broke buying too much useless junk, even if you can sell it back.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you. I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
Okie dokie. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
And one item we did overlook.
That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map. I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8. Do you want it?
Well, I can't afford that much.
Too bad. I got that as a gift from a man I saved a few years ago. Don't have much use for a wheel, but he said one good turn deserves another.
Ha 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 ha!
Nice shop you got here.
Thanks. I pride myself on the quality of my merchandise. I only sell the finest of pirate memorabilia. Even the trade-ins are first class. And I always make you the best deals.
How can you afford to do that?
Volume.
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one. But I do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
What kind of trade-ins do you accept?
I'll take most old swords, some used parrots, almost anything valuable made of bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
No, but there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
Oh, go ahead and ask.
What would you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really like the figurehead. I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Can you tell me about the ship with the figurehead?
The ship was a huge galleon named the Mad Monkey. Nobody knows where it sank or why, but the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever. That's why I want it. I'm a collector of fine art, as I'm sure you can see.
Okay.
I have to go now.
So, there's our hint. We have to go look for the sunken Mad Monkey.
Gee, I wonder if he's loaded. Gee, I wonder if it's loaded.
Heh.
Hello there.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again?
I said hello there. My name's Threepwood.
Oh, why, hello there, Threepwood. You in town for Mardi Gras?
Hey, if it's a party, I'm there.
Well, if it's a party you're looking for, I hear Governor Marley is having some super shindig up at her mansion.
Marley? Huh, that's funny. I used to date a Governor Marley.
Oh, sure. And I'll bet you helped her beat LeChuck, too.
No, I beat him all by myself.
Hey, kid, it's okay. Mardi Gras is the time for fantasy. Now just run along and enjoy yourself.
Hey.
Hello again.
Eh? What was that?
What you looking at?
I watch the sea. And when the mail boat arrives, I blow this cannon. Dang ship's 3 days late.
You don't have a brother named Marty, do you?
Boy, the only Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras. It's a joke, boy, a joke. You are here for Mardi Gras, aren't you?
Is this the right time of year for Mardi Gras?
Son, it's always Mardi Gras on Booty Island. I used to be the governor of this island, but I never had any time to come down here and enjoy the party, so I quit. And now I'll watch out for the mailboat, which reminds me, I have to get back to work.
Alright, so now we know what he does and what the cannon is for.
Gee, I wonder if it's loaded.
Hey, don't touch that. We only set that off when the mailboat comes in.
So we'll probably need to figure a way to get that cannon afire at some point for some ridiculous reason. Alright, let's go check out the costume shop.
I had one like that when I was a kid. This is really nice. Great costume. I think this one's my favorite. This is really nice. Neat. I had one like that when I was a kid. Great costume. It doesn't look like any cannibal I've ever seen. I like this one. This is really nice. I had one like that when I was a kid. This is really nice. I like this one. I had one like that when I was a kid.
Getting a mite repetitive here.
Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone, or on reserve. Sorry,
But you have tons of costumes.
they're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Okay, so we'll probably need a costume to get in there, and we'll need to get an invitation.
Cruises. Sightseeing. Check it out. Sunken galleons. What are you looking at? Check it out. See the world. 3-hour tours. Last day
Oh,
before
that's
I leave
gotta
for
be a
Fat Island.
bad idea.
What?
Cruises. Sightseeing.
I think she'd slug me.
See the world.
I think she'd slug me. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Trying to avoid guys like you. Sunken galleons.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
I'm searching for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah? When I was the first mate on the Limping Limpet, we went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was buried under a place called Blinky Island. Never found the island or the treasure. The captain eventually died of boredom while we were crossing the sea of beige flotsam. I hope your luck is better.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here. Pretty soon I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
Do you give credit?
Okay, so I can't afford to hire her, even if I knew precisely where I wanted to go in a glass-bottom boat.
I'll come back later.
Okay, I'll be here. See the world. Sightseeing. See the world.
Capsize Charters. Glass-bottom boat for sightseeing or special interest voyages. There's a picture of her on it. It may be old, but it's still shiny and sharp. Made in Hong Kong.
Sightseeing.
That is a nice-looking beard. Beware of parrot.
Sunken galleons. Sightseeing. Sunken galleons. 3-hour tours. Cruises.
Howdy! Welcome to Stan's previously owned Coffins. We handle the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son? Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck! Just look at all this quality merchandise. Never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up. Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
I love how they've managed to give Stan a tacky mortician's coat that is suitably drab colors and yet doubtlessly loud. And I believe they've changed the layout of this room a bit from, well, it looked different from what I remembered in the original game.
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
Do you do funerals?
Of course we do funerals! And not just those somber, all-black, three-handkerchief affairs. We do it in a rowdy Mardi Gras style with music and dancing and pallbearer races. I'd like to say we put the fun in funerals.
I'm not actually in the market for a coffin yet.
It's never too early to make funeral arrangements. Making plot reservations now ensures you a space at our popular Scav Island Internment Park, as well as entitling you to discounts on park rentals.
Rentals?
You know, for barbecues, parties, that sort of thing.
I need to get something embalmed.
Well, you came to the right place. Your loved ones deserve Stan's special preserve. You won't smell a whiff when we're done with your stuff.
I never knew morticians were so clever. Actually, I'd just like to browse.
Sorry. Health regulations prohibit me from allowing uncertified persons free access to used interment paraphernalia.
Oh, shucks. I gotta go. See you later.
Here, take this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care.
Sightseeing. Sightseeing.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins.
See the world.
Hopefully that isn't a previously owned
Glass bottom
handkerchief.
boat.
Okay, now, who's gonna be next?
Pirates Spit Contest.
It's a great day for spitting.
Pirates Spit Contest.
Just look at this juicy crowd.
Spit fun, spit fun.
Step up to the line and test your swill.
Ah, the whole world loves a spitting contest. Ah, the whole world loves a spitting contest.
Even a child can do it.
I'll give it a try.
A volunteer! All right, settle down, folks. This kid looks like a serious contender. What's your name, boy?
Juicius Maximus, they call me the Phlegm Master. I am, of course, Captain Loogie. I like the Phlegm Master.
Well, they call me the Phlegm Master.
The Phlegmster, the Phlegmalizer, the Master of Phlegm. Spit away!
Now, of course, we have no chance of winning this right off.
Let's go!
Misfire! Misfire! Everybody run! Well, so much for the Phlegm Master. Let's give him a big hand anyway, folks. At least he tried. Come on! It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec. The Phlegm Master ready for his comeback. Spit away!
Spit? That's gross. I'm out of here.
Let's go!
Ooh, no, dry tongue at the last minute. Well, what about you folks? Just put your two lips together and blow. Are you pirates or not?
Made in Hong Kong.
Two, 4, 6, 8.
And while everybody is distracted by the mail boat,
False alarm. As I was saying, everybody already has the necessary equipment. Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill.
See the world.
But in order
Sightseeing.
to get some suitable distance on our phlegm, we're going to need to retrieve something else. But first, we'll go ahead and take a look at the rest of Booty Island. We got a mansion over here, got a small structure in front of it, and got a big tree over here. And we're going to go ahead and check out the big tree first.
Looks like a plank stuck in a hole in a tree.
Now we'll need a second one in order to make some progress up here. Because then we can step on the one plank, pick up the other plank, and then move around slowly but surely. I'm trying to look at the outhouse.
How rustic. How rustic. How rustic. No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog.
Ah. Well, that is all we can do on Booty Island for the moment. Well, actually, we can try and go to the small structure, but,
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip! Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see one? Is there something I can help you with?
Nice costume. Almost scared me to death.
Thanks. Where's your costume for the governor's party?
I'm here for the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry? It's invitation only and costumes are required.
This is my costume.
Nobody would willingly wear such a dopey costume.
Gotta go. Keep up the good work.
okay, so, as I said before, we're going to need a costume and an invitation to get in there. And there doesn't seem to be any way to get that here, so,
Where do you want to go?
we're going to head our way back to Scav Island. And thankfully I can hit the space button to skip the travel scenes. Because it just so happens one of our new items can help us with taking care of some business here. Specifically, dealing with these smartelic men of low moral fiber. Now, is there a reason why I did this out of anything other than sheer vindictiveness?
Aye! My leg! Help! Someone get a doctor!
Well, a doctor isn't going to be able to help much with a peg leg, but you know who might be able to help?
I don't want it. It says, out on house call. Please come again. It's too high. No thanks. I don't touch other people's stools. No thanks. I don't touch other people's stools. It's too heavy to move. I can't. He's lacquered it onto the wall.
Wow.
I may be a lazy guy, but carrying around my own place to sit is too much.
Alright, I believe we have grabbed everything that we can in here. I guess maybe we should go back to our place of employment. Hey, piano playing monkey now.
You're supposed to be cooking.
Oh, I went out for a swim.
Nice try, but not good enough. You're fired.
Oh, well.
He's cute. I don't want to disturb him. I wouldn't want to do that to an innocent monkey. I don't want to hurt him. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo Legrand has left Scav Island for good.
Well, I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put him in all the drinks.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
And unfortunately, we still can't buy any liquor without an ID. Which we'll have to get clever to figure out a way to deal with that. And let's see if the woodsmith is not back yet. But he has been here.
Hey guys. Yo. Yo.
And we've officially run out of options for dealing with them. Which is a shame, because they're usually such good fun to harass. And we'll do one quick check of the inn to make sure that we have looted everything here that we might...
I don't want to steal his bell. I feel bad enough setting his alligator free. It's a bit on the tattered side. I don't like styrofoam. It's bad for the environment. I don't like to get naked in other men's rooms. Messy, messy, messy. I'm not sleepy, and that bed is disgusting.
And nothing pinned to the door still. Yeah, well, it was a thought. But our side trip has gotten us one item that we do need to get a little closer to a map piece. Because if memory serves, I think we can get this one item.
Where'd you want to go?
Without going to Fat Island.
Check it out.
Well, well, well. I knew you'd come back. My customers always do. Eventually.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that leg room. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
No problemo. I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this.
Spacious.
Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes.
Sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed.
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Okie dokie. This thing's bigger than my kitchen. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life.
But it's open.
It's just as roomy closed. Here, let me show you. See? If you're thinking about one of those cheaper models, first ask yourself, isn't my loved one worth the best? I hear you knocking up there. That's solid oak you're hearing. Yes, it sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend?
It's locked.
Hello?
It's locked.
Is anybody out there? Yoo-hoo! Help! Be there in a minute. I can't get out of here. Okay, a joke's a joke. Now get me out of here. Open this coffin right now. Anybody? I really am claustrophobic. Someone's going to pay for this. I'd bust out of here, but the dang thing's built too well.
Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe model.
That doesn't seem to work.
Really is pretty roomy in here. Maybe I'll take a nap. I hope this thing's not airtight. I'm not dead! I'm losing valuable business. Let me out! I need to go to the bathroom! Help! Yoo-hoo! I'm losing valuable business. Anybody? I'm not dead! I hope this thing's not airtight. Someone's going to pay for this. Maybe I'll take a nap. Are you still out there? Hello?
Cruises. Check it out. 3-hour tours.
So now we have a key to Stan's crypt.
Where do you want to go?
And you might remember that we saw Stan's crypt earlier on Scav Island here.
Old Bill the Acrobat. He lies in here dead. He died like we buried him, propped up on his head. Talk about your slipshod internments. It's inscribed with a quote. Happiness is a warm manatee.
Darg!
Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Mouthwash? We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Kiss me, I've got scurvy.
And yeah, it's not enough that there's a name on this, but there are actually quotes. So we do have to raid one of these coffins, but we don't know which one. And the answer to where we will find that, oddly enough, is at our local library. But what's that you say? We haven't seen a library yet? Well, that is where we will go to next time. I'll see you then.